Hi, boys and girls. The story today is called Pinkalicious and the Cupcake Calamity. And Pinkalicious, and the reason I'm reading this story is Pinkalicious. Valentine's has colors like pink and red, and people have cupcakes at their Valentine parties. Let's find out about Pinkalicious and the Cupcake Calamity. Let's find out what happens with Pinkalicious and her delicious cupcakes. One Sunday morning, we saw a huge crowd outside Mr. Swizzle's ice cream shop. I stopped to see what was happening. What's happening? That's his ice cream shop. Step right up, folks, Mr. Swizzle called. Behind him was a pink curtain. Prepare your taste buds, said Mr. Swizzle. Dessert is about to be served. He lifted the curtain and the crowd gasped. That means they went, oh. Right in front of me was the biggest, fanciest machine in the world. Lights were flashing, gears were turning. It hummed, buzzed, and beeped. Behold, said Mr. Swizzle, my cupcake create-o-matic. Just add $1 and your cupcake will bake right on the spot. I couldn't wait to try it. So he had a machine that made cupcakes. My first, I said. I ran to the machine and put in my $1. I chose a strawberry cupcake with pink frosting and pink sprinkles. I pressed the green button. Nothing happened. Bake, I said, pressing again, but no cupcake came out. Do you think there's something wrong with that machine, or will the cupcake come out? Let's find out. Let me try, said Allison, one after the other. People put their money in, but nothing came out. What's going on here? The crowd started to grumble. They were like this. People were getting upset. So was I. I wanted my cupcake. I'm so sorry, said Mr. Swizzle. Let me get the owner's guide. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. I couldn't wait that long. I wanted a pink cupcake. I thought. What do you think Pinkalicious is thinking? I looked hard at the machine. I walked around to the back. There was a little door, big enough to squeeze through. So I did. What do you think is going to happen to Pinkalicious? The cupcake create-o-matic was amazing inside. Mixing bowls whirred as a batter stirred. Sprinkles and frosting drizzled everywhere. I started poking around. The batter was blending nicely. It tasted good too. There were belts full of cupcake wrappers, all ready to be filled. I swapped out the plain ones for ones with polka dots. You didn't want the ones that were plain. Then I saw that only half of the machine was working. The mixers weren't pouring the batter into the wrappers. There must be a power switch in here somewhere, I said to myself. I looked up and there it was. Looks like it's right here. The switch was way up. Ooh, she's trying to reach at the top of the machine. I climbed all the way there. It's a cupcake. Uh, it's cupcake time, I said, as I flipped it on. The cupcake Create-O-Matic started rumbling right away. In fact, it started rattling. Then it started shaking. Oh, I said. The machine started filling up with batter. I wanted to eat a cupcake, I said, not be a cupcake. Something was definitely wrong. The machine shook from side to side. The walls were starting to crack. What is going on? I cried. Oh no, I see the cupcakes here on the machine and I see the bowls here with the batter. Boom! The next thing I knew, I was outside again. The walls of the machine had fallen down around me. I was sitting on top of the world's biggest cupcake. There's Pinkalicious, right on top of the biggest cupcake she ever saw. Pinkalicious, cried Mr. Swizzle. What are you doing up there? Are you okay? I blinked. I smiled. Yes, I am perfect. In fact, I couldn't be better, I said. The crowd roared with laughter. Mr. Swizzle relieved. Dig in, everyone, he said. Everyone loved the giant treat. So there ended up with one big cupcake instead of all individual ones. Sorry about the machine, I told Mr. Swizzle. That's okay, Pinkalicious, he cried. From now on, I'll stick to ice cream and leave the cupcakes to you. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story, Pinkalicious and the Cupcake Calamity.